The sensor sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug-free.
Yeah, that's great.
Not so fast, man. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
Yeah, I've eaten food.
Oh, I knew it. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
If that's true, that's terrifying.
If he had a shred of evidence for any of it, agreed. Quite terrifying.
Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. Desdemona says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
What's in the shot?
Okay, we've got algae, some yummy bacteria culture, and just a little bit of battery acid. But we gotta burn those babies out of you. It's a hard reboot of your system, man.
Hit me, Tom.
Yeah, now you talking.
Now you're encouraging him.
Hey, you get it, man. I make things around here. You go and do. You do whatever. And come back, and I will set you up.
What do you make?
All the custom toys you field agents use, my boys and I make. We're thinking outside the box, man. Gotta get real creative, real wacky to stay ahead of those Institute eggheads. Don't even get me started on all their secret projects. Now, I got all these ideas in my head. So building time. You need anything?
Let's take a look.
I will set you up, my friend.
Make sure you're never followed here. It's all our asses if you are.
Hey,
What do you want to talk about?
your thoughts?
Man, you really like to wander, don't you? I've seen more of the wealth with you than I have the rest of my years combined.
Your thoughts?
The way you just walk right out in the open, it's a wonder your head hasn't been blown off by a sniper. Just saying.
Your thoughts?
Please, you do the talking. If I pick anything up, I'll let you know afterwards.
Your thoughts?
If we take out the Institute someday, I wonder what we'd do. Hell, Synth's got it bad enough even without him. It'd keep us busy.
Your thoughts?
I've had this mug for too long. Might be time for a new face.
Your thoughts?
A lot of our people help us once, maybe twice a month, if that. You've jumped right into the deep end.
Your thoughts?
The big three for predicting people. Caps, beliefs, and ego. Get a handle on what's driving someone, and you know where you stand.
Your thoughts?
I ever tell you about the time I was in Capital Wasteland? Now there's a tale.
Your thoughts?
One day the railroad's number will be up. I thought that day had come at the switchboard. I can't shake the feeling we're living on borrowed time.
Your thoughts?
The Brotherhood. In Capital Wasteland, they really weren't bad. But now...
Your thoughts?
Keep your eye out for the rail signs. Besides the goodie bags, tourists and agents have left valuable intel.
Your thoughts?
Sometimes it's hard to take Des seriously. I remember when she was a green recruit.
Your thoughts?
Instinct is a powerful tool in our business. Rely on it. Train it up. It'll save your life. Promise.
Your thoughts?
The Commonwealth can be the enemy just as much as the Institute. We've lost plenty of synths to hate mongers.
Your thoughts?
You getting the hang of the railroad yet? We're just one big dysfunctional family. With guns.
Your thoughts?
Don't ever let your guard down. When you do, inevitably, that's when everything goes to hell.
Your thoughts?
One time, I got a face change and was a girl for a few months. Yeah, you should have seen the looks back at HQ.
Your thoughts?
This partnering up, it's weird. Sometimes I just want to pop a stealth boy and bug out. Not really an option now.
Your thoughts?
I never really much cared for the Minutemen. The idea sounds great, but you give small men big power, and sometimes you'll pay for it.
Your thoughts?
I'm convincing the next raw recruit that I'm actually President Eden. Think I can pull it off?
Your thoughts?
I'm in the mood for... some Blamco mac and cheese. Ooh, Or maybe Mirelurk steaks with salsa.
Your thoughts?
I'm thinking next time I go to town, I'll dress up as a Mr. Handy. If I pull that off, I'll be a legend.
Your thoughts?
I'm a sucker for those old world books. It must have been something living back then.
Your thoughts?
I wish Dez would greenlight the occasional mission to help out humans. Sometimes just a little bit of help goes a long way.
Your thoughts?
I really want to know how the big one started. What idiot fired first? Why? What the hell did they think they'd gain?
Your thoughts?
A lot of our people help us once, maybe twice.
Is everything all right between us?
Just happy to get out and about. Gives me plenty of opportunities to do what I do.
Are things okay between you and me?
We're fine. Kinda wish there was a little less violence around, but hey, that's the Commonwealth for you.
Just wanted to check in, see how you feel things are going between us.
It's not boring traveling with you, I'll say that much.
Are things okay between you and me?
So far, so good, right? I'm sure we'll have loads of fun soon.
I wanted to make sure things were okay between you and me.
I'm used to flying solo. With an actual partner, there's a lot of trouble we can get into. Useful for us.
What you got left in you?
Now's a good time.
I'm used to flying solo, but I gotta admit, working with you makes me think I've been missing out. Having someone watching your back is refreshing. Especially since you never know when the Institute is watching.
The feeling's mutual.
I gotta say, you make it look easy, but you have some built-in advantages. Some people at HQ are jealous. You took the big nap and everyone you knew is long gone. Now, hear me out on the silver lining. If a human in the railroad slips up, then they expose friends and loved ones to danger. You're safe from that.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
When the switchboard went sideways, some people lost family as well as comrades. That's gotta be tough. It doesn't matter much to me. I'm a synth. At least that's what they tell me. So, I really don't have anything to lose. For Glory and me and the others, it's easier to dedicate ourselves to the cause.
You're a synth? Why didn't you tell me before?
I don't like talking about it. I was one of the first synths they did the whole cranium reboot on, so it was a bit of a botched job. Most synths have fun fake memories. A happy home, a family. Me, I got nothing. And that, well, it does something to you. Since we're traveling together, I want you to take this. It's my recall code. If you ever need to know something about the Institute, read it to me.
If you expect me to believe you, I want proof.
All right, you got me. No fooling you, huh? Don't take it personally. I lie to everyone. Maybe I'm just another human that has people back home he wants to protect. Then again, maybe not.
Is that really why you lied to me?
I'm supposed to be showing you the ropes in the railroad, so let's just say this is lesson, well, whatever number we're at. That code I gave you is a hard truth. You can't trust everyone. Even if someone sounds sincere, they could be a synth replacement working for the Institute. The bitch of the problem is recognizing the 90% of the time someone's on the up and up, and the 10% of the time you're being played.
Hey,
Sure, I can help you out in the flesh.
your thoughts?
A lot of our people help us once, maybe twice.
This ain't.
We've been making the rounds, doing the job. It's time you learn the big secret. Everyone thinks that Desdemona is the big boss. She calls the ops, gives the rah-rah speeches, but it's just an act. She does what I tell her to because the railroad, it's my show. It's been that way since I founded it.
You founded the railroad.
Sure, me and Johnny D and Watts. Hell, that was over 60, 70 years ago. After a while, you lose count. I tell everyone I get the occasional face change to stay anonymous. Truth is, it takes a lot of work to keep this mug handsome. We've come a long way since the beginning. We've done a lot of good. Saved a lot of synths. But we're about more than that. We are the last and only line of defense between the Institute and the Commonwealth. Hell, maybe even the world.
Any perks being close to the big boss?
Now that I don't have to hide, sure. Tinker Tom will set you up. But the best perk is seeing behind the curtain. People think our missions are all about synths, but there's more going on. We are building a better, brighter Commonwealth. The Railroad really is the best, noblest organization that's ever lived. I can't keep up with this bullshit.
Why the hell are you lying to me? Again?
Because it's what I do. And there's a point to this, a lesson, if you will. There's other organizations out there, and in time, I'm sure they're going to spoon-feed you their own patented form of bullshit. Ignore the verbiage and look at what they're doing, what they're asking you to do, what sort of world they'd have you build, and how they're going to pay for it.
So what's the Railroad's deal?
We're not about saving the world. Too big a job for too few. But we're trying to make it a better one. One synth at a time. And care about the little guys. Maybe lend a hand on the side. Not as much as some would like, but hey, it's something. But the real question is, what do you think of us? And at the end of the day, you'll need to make a choice. Make it the right one.
Hey.
Tell me what you want.
Hi.
Yeah, boss. What is it?
Your thoughts?
Sometimes it's hard to take Des seriously. I remember when she was a green recruit.
Is everything all right between us?
Happy as hell. Sincerely glad you joined the Railroad. We can do a lot of good together.
So, how are we doing, Deacon?
Last partner I had wound up going, well, a little insane. I think it was all my show tune medleys. So, as long as you don't go clawing your eyes out, I think we're good.
So, how are we doing, Deacon?
You and me are just fine. Not many people are in my good book. Well, it's more like a pamphlet, really.
Is everything all right between us?
Not used to traveling with a partner, but I am definitely liking it. Hope you are too.
I wanted to make sure things were okay between you and me.
If I knew partnering up was so much fun, I would have done this ages ago.
Is everything all right between us?
Not used to traveling with a partner, but
That was all.
another time.